Former I-Team reporter Jim Terracani found 2 years ago that welfare dollars meant for Rhode Island's most needy were being withdrawn all across the U.S., nowhere near southern New England, in all 46 states.
Well, now we want to know what's being done to keep tabs on your tax dollars. And there's quite a bit of money at stake here now. Last year, more than $32.5 million in benefits paid out to 5,000 families.
Money being spent in some pretty desirable locations. NBC 10 I-Team reporter Parker Gavigan is hot on the money trail and joins us live. Parker?
Hey, Patrice and Gene. We've found some Rhode Islanders on welfare are still taking out cash at ATMs, banks, and supermarkets all over the country and beyond. Some of it is perfectly legal, but could the state be doing more to prevent cheaters from abusing the system? Hawaii, Alaska, Florida are not just vacation destinations. They're places where Rhode Island welfare recipients are withdrawing cash. Through a new records request, the I-Team has discovered while some out-of-state spending is in decline from the last time we checked 2 years ago, the number of states where people are withdrawing cash has actually gone up. Rhode Islanders on welfare are now making cash transactions in 49 states. That's every state except Wyoming. Nearly $70,000 was withdrawn in Florida alone. And a closer look shows 15 grand in transactions just miles from Walt Disney World. Should this be happening?
No, it shouldn't be happening, because when you look at what the title of the program is, Temporary Assistance for Needy Families, one of the few last places in the world you would expect to find a needy family would be at Disney World.
But I found the cash withdrawals do not stop in Florida. Rhode Island welfare recipients made $5,000 in transactions from Puerto Rico, and one person withdrew $160 while in St. Thomas in the U.S. Virgin Islands.
Do they really need to be on welfare at that point? That's absolutely a great question. If they're able to travel and be on vacation, absolutely.
Monique Chartier is with the government watchdog group Rhode Island Taxpayers.
This is not something that a news organization should be answering. This is something that our state government should be answering.
The Department of Human Services disperses Rhode Island's welfare dollars. Since I began my investigation weeks ago, I've been asking for an official from the department to answer our questions about out-of-state transactions. No one would go on camera. In a statement, DHS says out-of-state EBT card transactions are printed on a monthly basis. And if a household is red flagged for a pattern of unusual spending, the state then asks for residency verification. If residency isn't verified, says DHS, the case will be closed and benefits will be ended.
It's not simply a question of residency, it's a question of qualifying based on need.
Former gubernatorial candidate and software engineer Ken Block's company, Simpatico, has uncovered EBT fraud in other states.
But if you're able to be in Disney, you have expendable dollars that are above and beyond what you need to survive. So it's not a question of just ensuring where you live. I think they have to go take a second look at the income qualifications.
And the state points out that 99% of these transactions happen in Rhode Island, Massachusetts, and Connecticut, that we have highlighted only 1% here in our report tonight, but that 1% equals nearly $300,000 spent outside New England in one calendar year alone. If you're interested in finding out just how much was spent in each state, log on to our website, turnto10.com. There's an interactive map there. Live in the studio tonight, I'm I-Team reporter Parker Gavigan, NBC 10 News.
Parker, thanks. If you have a tip for the I-Team, call it into the Fraud and Waste Hotline, 401-455-9123, or send an email, iteam@wjar.com.